Hello, stream. Can anybody hear us? We always got to start with that.
Yeah. Blink twice if you can hear us. I'm going to assume that people can hear us and stuff. Okay. Hi guys, we're here. We are a little light on the cast today because life happens and things are going on. Katie's internet is currently down, so that's been fun. And Kat is having a personal day, so you can all relate. So we're here, and we are going to go ahead and continue with the story. So, super quick recap. Last time on Hell's Bells, the girls were woke up from a night's rest, explored the town a little bit to go and find waffles, which Cordial managed to find the best waffles that ever waffled in all of waffles. And after some breakfast, they started talking about what they actually wanted to accomplish around here, which was pretty much trying to figure out if there was anyone who had symptoms similar to those that they had seen in Miko's wife, potentially to just check out and, see where that got them. They then split the party, not the worst idea ever, to go to the to an alchemy shop just to see if they could find anybody who might be brewing these potions, and also to a temple, where they might find, if people had been sick, perhaps they had been healed. The alchemy shop was slightly less fruitful, although very hilarious. They managed to find a nice little goblin who was a little bit crazy, who ran around and made them a nice potion, and they were able to offload some of their protection from poison. The temple was slightly more fruitful in that they were able to find, indeed, there had been some people with an illness matching the description that they gave of Lunara's illness, and also they met Madame Ave, who apparently knew Zashri's mom at some point in her life. We're told to come back tomorrow, when one of the women who was treating the couple that was ill may be in, and also Madame Ave said that she would talk to the couple to see if they would be willing to talk to the Bells. Met back up at the inn, got in the room for another night, and that is where we are opening tonight's episode. So, you guys are standing outside of the Black Pony after having met up after your various adventures. It is getting to be a little bit late in the evening, a little bit late in the afternoon, probably, between all of the breakfast shenanigans and running around, trying to find things and talking to people. It's getting probably into the later afternoon. So it's starting to get a little dim. Again, the sun here doesn't really rise and set per se. It just kind of gets brighter and then darker. So it is starting to get a little dimmer as you assume the sun is setting. So the evening is yours. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, I know I definitely could eat because, sun's going down. We did a lot of good adulting today, right? So I feel like that we should be able to treat ourselves to a nice meal. I don't know about you. What do you think?
I mean, I could always eat.
I always feel like that. So, yeah, that sounds good. We've heard a lot about the place next door. We could just go there. And we're all back together right now, right?
Yes, everyone is in the same place.
Yeah, so let's wander over there and get ourselves some food, and then
sounds good.
Pretend that we did the same montage we did last time, where we've spent 15 minutes focusing on the food, and now we're sitting at the table.
Yes. As we this time decide to not go crazy with the food finding, although I do love a good food finding montage.
It's the best kind of shopping.
Montage.
So how did it go with the apothecary? Did he know anything?
I mean, he knew a lot about poisons, that's for sure. And Tug is going to take out the thing and... Wait, he did have it, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it was
I think
handed to
so,
him.
yeah.
Okay. He's going to, like, just kind of slowly slide across the table, and he just goes, this is, scored some bear poison. Oddly specific.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's at least definitely powerful enough to, have been, a problem and an issue. And I feel like not that they knew everything that they were doing, but they knew enough to be dangerous, for sure. Mm-hmm.
You can still see the math symbols are processing across Cordial's face as she's going from you guys were supposed to find out about demonic possession and you came back with a bear poison. What does this mean? Can I see it? I guess.
Yes, but I mean, he said it seems safe for anyone who's not a bear. Like I said, it seems oddly specific.
Okay, well, let's keep it away from Maggie then, I guess. And I'm just gonna take it and, look at it mostly from the outside, because Cordial's father, synthesized some of this, right? So, I do have some idea of, what the initial potion looked like, or...
Yeah.
However, I did very well in science as a child.
Yeah, he had been working to basically extract it down to its elements. Although when you guys had left, he was still working on it and said that it was probably going to be pretty difficult to do. But yeah, he was working on that.
Time-wise, DM, how long ago was that, by the way, the last time that we had interacted with Cordy's family?
It's probably been about a month at this point.
Got you. Okay.
Between all of the traveling and the days and everything. So it's been probably about a month.
We do know that our Grandpa Dragon showed up there safe and sound and gave us an A-OK. So we've heard from them since then, but we haven't really talked to them or shown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering, Cordy, if it's a good idea maybe to reach out to your dad and see if he made any progress. And especially if Granddaddy Dragon made his way over there okay, maybe he was able to help the process. You never know.
That sounds like a good idea. The only thing I have to speak with him right now is sending, and that's really short. It's kind of like a tweet spell.
Got you. I see your point. Well, you could always...
I don't know that they'd be able to tell us everything just in the response.
Got you. Just to get at least we're okay. How is your progress? Anything? Question mark? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna
general...
cast sending to my dad right now. Hey Dad, love you. Hope you're doing well. How has the poison potion thing been going? Any updates? Okay, love you. Bye.
Ooh.
You got to okay.
You got to okay, right?
Or no, okay. Yeah, you got to okay. Or no, okay, love you. I can counting on my fingers. So after probably 2 seconds, you hear, "Oh my dear, it's so good to hear from you." In your dad's lovely scatterbrained voice, it sounds like
that's already 10.
Yes.
Progress is slow. It's going well. It's very fascinating. How are you doing?
All right, that's 24.
Yeah. How are you? Click. Oh.
Wait,
This is how they talk to each other all the time. They know. This is the equivalent of, okay, anybody who's not an absolute baby child, remember being on a payphone and being like, collect call from, hey mom, come pick me up. Do you accept?
Yes.
No.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
they do this all the time.
Oh.
Memories. Oh,
So
no.
seeing,
Okay.
we're probably watching your face, or at least Sambra is. Sambra's kind of watching your face, like, is it good? Is it bad? And she probably sees like your whole progression from
Basically.
So he said it's going well. The progression is slow, so I think that means he hasn't really finished it yet.
Okay. Well,
Which
if he, oh yeah,
I guess if I had to choose, being able to come up with the antidote for it before being able to completely break down what's in it is probably the more important thing anyway, so
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me! So there are people here that had the same symptoms as Lunara, and so when we went to talk to the clerics, they had treated them, and so the lady that treated them is going to be back tomorrow, so we can go back tomorrow and talk to her and see what kind of like treatment she used and what kind of stuff she saw. And they said they were going to ask the couple if we could talk to them, and she kind of like leans in more conspiratorially. There was a tiefling that was staying with them, and that tiefling came to visit them like all the time while they were like in the temple, like getting better. And then when the tiefling, well, okay, they didn't say when the tiefling stopped visiting they got better, but they just like got better and nobody knows why. And I think there's something with that tiefling. So if we can talk to them and find out how they were, what that was going on with, then we might actually have a clue. And then she kind of like pulls on Zashri and is like shaking Zashri a little bit. Madam Ada knew Zashri's mom. And I think they were together.
what?
Yeah, I mean,
I just got the vibe, I don't know.
well, it seemed like they knew each other really well. And like, I don't know, it was weird. I didn't know that my mom traveled that much. Although I guess it makes sense because she sent us here, so she must have been here at some point.
Very, very good, spot on Katie impression, by the way. Fantastic.
You just need a little extra shrug.
you
Just
know,
put shrug in there somewhere.
there was
Yeah.
that. Yes, he channeled it perfectly. So all right. Well, I think then I guess that's what our itinerary is for tomorrow. If we can't do much more tomorrow, then today we live it up. Yes.
What happened to the
Drinks,
potions of
drinks,
acid resistance? Did you sell them?
Did we, DM? I don't even remember.
You didn't sell them. You traded one for the poison. So you still have one,
Okay.
and then you
yes.
have the poison. And I think Maggie tried to intimidate him into get into not taking it, and then that didn't work because he got very upset.
I remember, like, girl. Okay, so Maggie did her thing, and she was like the bad cop in the good cop, bad cop situation, and we tried to get a little bit more out of this merchant, but we couldn't really. So we still have one more, but hopefully,
Well, that's
if we
something at least.
that's it.
I'm still a
know?
little, so what is the bear, what is it for?
Well, I don't know exactly. I think it was more like, let's see if this person knows what they're doing, and maybe we can like keep tabs on their shop or something. At least that's the idea that I had. Like, maybe since they know at least a little bit about poisons, you know what? People like that have a tendency to like, buddy up and be like, oh, I made this cool potion this day. What kind of potion you made? You know what I mean? Like, maybe we could keep tabs on them, as long as we're here in town anyway.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, were you watching them make the potion? Like, did they put demon blood in it?
Well, I didn't see demon blood, but I don't know. There's still a little sketch because they kind of, you know how sometimes when people don't want you to see what they're doing, they kind of sneak off to a little corner a little bit. Like, they kind of went to the back a little bit. So,
I mean, we do the same thing when we're blending our teas. There isn't anything bad about our teas, but they are proprietary blends. Like, that's how we make our money. So, I guess I get it.
and you know, I don't think that we really wanted to like I said, Maggie was, trying to do like a little bit of an intimidate kind of situation. But I think if we went beyond that, then they would see that we were like being totally rude or something. And then like maybe get us kicked out, and we didn't want that. So we did what we could. I'm sorry it's not a lot.
I mean, that's okay. All information is good information to have.
Drinks? Maybe?
Oh, drinks sounds lovely.
Cher, I think your video is frozen.
I think you're right.
Yeah. I didn't want to interrupt, but
It's hilarious. I will get that fixed presently. Thank you.
okay.
At least it was frozen on like a reasonable face and not frozen on like.
I know, you did look really good in the frozen image, so it there we go. It wasn't like anything bad, but I do want to see your beautiful.
Okay, so until tomorrow, I say we relax, we take it easy, and you know what? And matter of fact, DM, how full does the tavern look like right now?
It's pretty full. I would say so. You guys have probably gotten a round of drinks and sat down, gotten some dinner. I would assume, and are sort of chatting around the table. It is pretty full. This is probably one of the more lively places that you've seen. And it's not wall to wall packed with people, but there's a lot of people. Most of the tables are occupied. There's also a band playing. It seems like this is a pretty popular, pretty lively establishment in town. So, but you guys have managed to find, if you would like to, you can find a slightly more secluded area, or
Absolutely not. And I'm gonna turn to Zashri and be like, "Come dance with me."
Oh snap! Oh, what Cherry's been? What's Cherry been sipping on? Oh, she's feeling it.
No, she's just super extroverted and she's always down to party, but we haven't really had many opportunities for this as we've been in live volcanoes and people trying to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
So Zashri kind of looks at you and she's like, "Well, I mean, I don't really dance.
Come on.
I don't."
Yoink!
Oh boy,
Sambra helps.
So you
strength saving throw.
You shove Zashri off of the bench, and Cordial, you pull her, and she kind of begrudgingly goes with you and starts trying to dance.
Mm-hmm. I think just to start out with, we're doing that white girl at a high school dance thing where they're holding hands and kind of bouncing, and Cordial's just kind of happily bouncing back and forth, and Zashri's just
oh girl, oh no,
to kind of get her, come on, something.
Girl, player intervention. Sambra gotta step in there and be like, "Girl, you gotta put some body rolls. Let's go."
So I did.
Come on, Tug, move those hips.
For performance, and I rolled a natural 20. So I'm gonna say that the two of you are dancing, and she kind of starts getting into it, and she's like, "Yeah, okay."
I just want to see what mine would be.
I
rolled low. 17, so I'm doing okay too. Okay, yeah, so once we actually get her out there, we don't have to do the white girl hand thing anymore, and we can actually start dancing.
You're not doing the back and forth.
No, but that's how I got her out there. Is come on, warm up.
Do that hitch 2-step, you know. Just come on, Tug. I know you could move those hips now.
Well, while they're all dancing, Tug is gonna go ahead and kind of he wants to kind of eye the room out, and he's gonna look around for like maybe darts or something like that. Darts or a pool table, some sort of game.
Yeah, so you can see 2 card games going on.
Okay.
They appear to just be like, they don't appear to be anything formal, probably just people who like brought cards and are gambling. But there is a dartboard in the back corner near the stage.
Perfect. So he's gonna kind of like elbow Maggie a little bit, and he's like, "Hey, kid," and kind of like motions towards the dartboard, and he's like, "Want to see if we can take on any of these chumps for old times?" And he's gonna try to see if he can maybe play some bets.
All right. Yeah, Maggie's gonna just be like, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Sure. I'm pretty
Maggie
good
will
at
bet
darts.
everything.
I feel like
With
Maggie
no
will be like,
regard.
"I don't want your money. What necklace are you wearing?"
Yo. Oh, wow.
That's an awfully nice piece of jewelry you've got there. It would be a shame if somebody beat you at darts and stole it.
Oh my god. Oh, if she's got that look on her face, I would like pull her to the side for a second. I'd be like, okay, Maggie, whatever you do not bet your friendship bracelet. Other than that, okay, just make sure that you're like cap it at like 10 gold. Mark, I don't even know.
Let me
if I'm-
see.
Right, we have never established how much money is worth in this universe because we don't care.
So just don't give up
Makes
anything
sense.
that's important, okay? And good luck.
Okay. I won't. I promise. She crosses her heart.
Okay. and she just says quietly to Cordy, okay, let's just keep an eye out for them both. That's yes.
Yeah, that's kind of always the plan.
Cordial, especially seeing there are cards, Cordial, while we're dancing, would like to just kind of casually look around. Does anything stick out as far as like guild activity or like that sort of thing? I know there isn't a like this isn't a hub for one of the guilds, but do I see anybody who like, you know, game recognize game?
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception for me.
Sure. That is an 18.
So yeah, as you look around, it doesn't, you're really good at spotting this stuff. Like, you know what you're looking for. And as you look around, you don't see anything that would indicate that there's that kind of activity here. It really just looks like people are playing like casual cards. You don't see any tattoos, and you don't see nobody, like the way that people are moving really makes it look like it's a genial game of some kind of cards. It's nothing like that you would peg as like, ooh,
Cards.
might be dangerous.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not your
While that's
kind.
happening, cool. Excellent. I'm also going to just cast Rare's telepathic bond with, you know, us and just keep dancing. She's not going to stop. She's just going to like be ordering apple juice to the dance floor. This is
Apple juice. I love her so much.
Delicious.
but she's just going to say telepathically like, I think we could probably also look out for do we need to look out for a dragon cult? Is that still a thing? Like, do we need to?
If not that, at least trying to, I don't know how noisy it is in here, DM, but I would suggest like at least like, you know, just watching to see if people are acting weird in a weird way, or if somebody, you know, if we overhear somebody saying something that might pertain to it, you know, just keeping our eyes and our ears open.
All right, and with that, Tug, you are making your way with Maggie over to the dartboard.
Perfect.
All right, so you guys kind of, I would say that you're probably in the front, and Maggie's kind of just like following along behind, just like do 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 do. when you get over there, you see a crowd of drow elves who are all, just chucking darts. It does appear that they are betting. Looks like it doesn't look like huge amounts, like a couple silver pieces here, a couple of copper pieces there. But as you approach, one of them kind of like looks over his shoulder and like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, it looks like you guys are some pretty skilled dart experts over there. Got anyone lined up for the winner?
We
play winner.
No, we just it's like a casual game. We all just kind of you want in on this shit?
I mean, always, but how about we make it a little interesting, yeah?
Oh, Cordial's gonna spin by and go, "Have fun!" and tap you on the shoulder and cast guidance on you.
Nice.
Putting out a D4.
It's like, you want in on this shit? You want to play? What is interesting? Define interesting to me.
I may have seen some things back in my day, and he's gonna pull out of his bag a little token that has like a number 1 on it. It's gonna have something that looks like oddly like football etched on it, and have a year that was like 24 years ago or something. Like it's aged. It's probably not worth too much, but he's like
around his football medal.
Bit of a big deal back where I come from, but I might be willing to part with it.
What does this? He kind of goes to reach for it. Are you gonna let him take it?
He's gonna take a little polishing cloth, shine it up a little bit. He's gonna go up. Be careful with her. He'll hand it over.
What is it?
It's a great relic. Call it a little bit of a good luck charm.
Does it like actually bring does it make me lucky? Like actually make me lucky? Is it like worth something? He starts to try to bend it.
Okay. Yeah. It's always worked for me, but if you snap it in half, it's not gonna do much. It's lucky.
All right, funny man. You have your whatever. You take your token back. How about we actually hold on 1 second.
We could work our way up. We could work our way up to that. We could start out with maybe this first. Don't pull out 1 gold piece, if that works better.
Oh, you want to go like that, huh? All right.
You're on, man. You could say I'm more of a man of eclectic interest. So if you had any trinkets that were maybe rare, I think that a rare trinket for rare trinket could work.
I will have you roll persuasion.
Okay, I forgot how.
Okay.
You can use your guidance on that if you want.
Because it sticks around, doesn't it?
Sure does. Strong start.
You got this.
I don't think a 9. I don't think a 9 has got this.
A strong 9.
Oh no.
Well. So he.
Oh boy.
I also did not roll very well. This is one of those things where, like, when stuff like this happens, I usually just set a DC with a roll because, like, it makes it interesting and fun.
Mm-hmm.
He also did not roll very well.
Oh my
so
goodness.
he kind of looks at you. He's like, I mean, I might have something like a little interesting, but how about we say the gold piece and your little lucky fucking talisman, and I put down this dagger, and he pulls a dagger out of his belt.
What's the value to you?
The dagger? I mean, it's fancy, and it's like sometimes when you use it, it's a little sharper. You know?
Oh, where did you pick up a trinket like this?
That is none of your business, man. You want to play darts, or you want to fucking play darts?
Okay, let's play some darts.
All right, let's do it.
DM, if Sambra hears that, then she's more than likely gonna try to cast detect magic, if at all possible. I don't know how many pings that'll ping off around the room, but I want to see if it pings from around their way, at least.
So what is it? What are you guys doing right now? So they're playing darts. I know that Cordial and Zashri are dancing. So what is Sambra doing? Like, are you with them playing darts, or are you dancing? Or
no, I feel like because of that brief convo that Cordy and I had to kind of keep our eyes on them, what we're doing is kind of swapping out a little bit. So if she happens to be dancing, right, and she dances around their area, swoops by and comes back, and then I go and I make my way over there, and I'm dancing to the music, whatever, casual. And then, I make a loop near them. So
okay. All right, yeah. So you can pop up detect magic.
Okay.
So when you do that, you get a couple of different pings from a couple of different people. Nothing crazy, like stuff you would expect, a couple of probably +1 weapons or whatever. And the dagger does kind of like ping as something that would be a little bit nicer than maybe your average dagger, but nothing super fancy.
Okay. If we're still all connected by the telekinetic bonds, then in the chat, I would say, oh yeah, it seems like that dagger is worth a little something. Go for it.
Plot twist: the 25-year-old football medallion is like an ultra rare world ending.
Right? Like
it's actually a really important artifact. Tug doesn't even know he's got it.
I mean, wow.
That would be so valuable.
Yep.
I mean, I would put it past him. All right. So, go ahead, and I'm gonna have you roll a ranged weapon attack. So it'll just be. Are you proficient in darts? I believe you would be. Simple weapons.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so go ahead, make an attack roll, add your proficiency bonus and your dex.
Okay, holy smokes. I don't even have that. That's fine.
Go, Tug.
Okay.
Go.
That's a 23.
Oh my god, alright. So you kind of look at this guy and you're like, alright, whatever. Bing! Right in the bullseye, so that's 1 for you.
Woo! Strong start.
You hear a woo from across the room.
Yep. the woo girls from across the way. It's like,
Woo girls!
yes.
So Sambra's closest to you right now, and she's like, yeah, and then across the room is Cordial like, yeah! As they're like circling.
This is what friendship is. Yes.
Alright, and he's gonna roll. Wow. And so he kind of looks at you and gives you like a alright, well, I wasn't expecting that, and goes to throw and doesn't even hit the target. He's like, it's above the target. Well, that was that's unfortunate.
Oh, too bad, good buddy.
Well, don't worry, there's I'm normally much better at this, so don't get too comfortable. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead. You're gonna get three darts.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to even add my guidance to that first one. Let's do this again.
Hey. Best 2 out of 3. Yep.
21.
21. Oh my god, yeah. So second one, you're just like, is that so, buddy? Funk. Right? Like, you like group them beautifully. He kind of looks at you like,
so we do it.
he's like starting to sweat a little bit. Like, okay, well.
He did tell you the charm was lucky.
And this time he manages to throw it, and he gets it like in the center circle, not in the bullseye, but in the first ring.
Okay.
All right, see you. Told you, that's not the worst ever.
Okay, all right. All right.
Well, tough guy, what you got?
All right, let's see, shall we? Okay. That is another 21.
Yeah, and so you manage with your last dart to just group all three of them right in the center. It looks beautiful, majestic, just gorgeous. And he takes his last one and he's like, ugh. Bing. And this one does manage to get in the outer part of the bullseye. So you've got like three grouped really close and his gets like right on the outside of that, but he just kind of looks at you like, what do you say best 2 out of 3, eh?
I don't know, bud. Pretty excited about this new dagger. He's gonna reach for the dagger. He goes, and he'll hesitate a little bit and go, but maybe you know where I could get one of my own.
What, a fancy dagger?
Maybe not a fancy dagger, but you know, some rare items, maybe things that are a little bit unusual, a little bit magical in nature.
I'm gonna have you roll persuasion over time.
Okay, let's see.
With advantage.
Get
with
it,
advantage.
Tug! Get it, Tug!
I don't need it. That's a nat 20. Plus 3 for guidance, plus 3 for persuasion for a 26.
All right.
Love to see it!
Yeah. So he kind of looks down, looks at you like, you let me keep this, and I give you some. I give you some information. That's what you want. You want information? I can deal in information.
What can I say? I'm a very strong sportsmanship.
And I appreciate that. All right, well. And he gives you directions to, it's a little bit farther past the market district. So it's not somewhere that you guys have been before, but he does give you directions to a small, he says it's a small house, nondescript, but it has a bright blue door. Around the back of that house, there is a set of stairs that go down underground, and he says that the stairs descend further than you would think. And at the bottom of the stairs, there's a wall, and if you knock 4 times on the wall, it'll open, and there's an armory in there of magical items. There's a gentleman by the name of
Ooh,
sorry, hold on.
there's a name.
My NPC.
There's a name.
There it is. There is a man in there by the name of Demarian. Demerian.
Okay.
And he's the one who runs it. It's not necessarily like above board, but he's got some good shit. It's pricey though, so just be aware. But I mean, that's where I got this dagger. I have a friend who got some fancy armor that like lets him breathe underwater and some shit. They've got all kinds of. I mean, I wouldn't call it. He's like whispering very conspiratorially to you, like, you know, he's the kind of guy who can like get you stuff too. You know, if you like want something in particular, he's the guy you want to talk to. I mean, he can help you with stuff.
Perfect.
Knowledgeable guy.
Wonderful. And so, what Tug has been doing is just kind of repeating as quickly as he can everything through the telepathic bond. And he's going to pause for a second and go, just through telepathic, you guys need anything else?
No, that sounds great. Thanks.
Great amount of information. You're good, Tug.
All right. And he's going to pat the guy in the back, like, you know, football pat, and goes, well, appreciate it. Enjoy your dagger. And he's going to walk away and just kind of flip his little lucky coin in the air, grab it, give it a kiss, and tuck it away. And he just goes, works every time. He's going to sit down and order around.
Maggie follows after you like, that was amazing. What did you do?
And he's gonna just kind of look around, and he's gonna open his little bag, and if she looks in, she'll see like several of these, and he just goes, "Yeah, I just got a friend who's a metalsmith, and I'll tell you, I'm really good at darts."
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I
This is
love
what we in
it.
the business call a character.
This was so good. Oh my god, so good.
Oh my god. Amazing,
All of
amazing.
this.
Wait, do you think that the person that he's talking about might know more information about like smuggling mind control potions or something?
Oh god, I hope so.
What do you need a mind control potion for?
I thought that you guys needed help with that.
No, we
and
do,
I
we do,
figured
we
it-
do. You're doing a great job. You're
Okay,
doing
cool.
So good.
Tug, you did such a good job. Oh my god, that was amazing.
Yeah. Tug's a winner. And at this point, like, he's just talking to himself. It's like he forgot to like hang up the phone before he like
Oh.
blew himself up. It's like, you got this. You know,
Yeah.
like Bruce
Oh.
Willis in Friends.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh my god.
There's just like maybe like 40 more seconds of like general affirmation towards himself, and he's like, wait, is this still on? And it just goes like silent.
Okay. It's so perfect. Oh my god.
All right, and the waiter brings you around to the table, drops off some ale and an apple juice for cordial, and yeah. So you guys, is there anything else you guys want to do, or do you wrap up the night and get your rest and go next door?
Yeah,
And
I think
We're good. It's amazing. I
Amazing.
love it. Whew.
all right. So after a good night of drinking and dancing and shenaniganizing, you guys find your way back to the Black Horse, which is next door, so it's not that far. Maybe stumbling a little bit, but you know, having had a very surprisingly peaceful, fun, enjoyable evening, probably for the first time in a while, you're able to just enjoy yourselves. You get back into the tavern or to the inn next door, go upstairs. There are fresh towels, fresh sheets. The beds are still incredibly comfortable and soft. You guys fall into bed and manage to find a nice, peaceful sleep. And with that, oh, yeah.
Actually, well, as a cute little cliffhanger before we break, I think Sambra would probably kind of reach out a little bit before she goes to bed, in her mind. Hopefully would Cordy say that our
it's the sort of
bond
thing
was
it's the sort of thing that she just keeps reading up. That's like, yeah, she can just do it. So assume you have it.
Got you. Well, I think you'll probably hear Sambra's voice go, "Are you there?" And that's it. And DM, that's in reference to her patron.
Okay then.
All right.
Well,
And with that, does anybody else want to do anything before we go? All right. We're going to just take 5 then. We're going to take a quick 5 minutes, let everybody grab some more water, use bathroom, and then we'll be right back with the next day.
Okay, we should be here.
Okay, hi. We're here. Okay, cool. All right. So where we left off, the ladies had a lovely night of drinking and dancing. Darts got a little bit of info, and did manage to just find like a nice peaceful rest. Sambra, I want you to make a wisdom save for me really quickly.
Great. Be careful what you wish for, friends.
I feel like also since you said it into the group chat, you probably would have heard of course we're always here for you. We love you. Good night. Before whatever's happening.
Now, in sharp contrast to the natural 20 that Tug got, guess what your girl just rolled on her wisdom save?
The natural one.
Yep, sure did.
Okay,
We love it.
okay. Okay. I will send you something in a minute. All right.
We can take
So
our
you guys wake
earbuds
up?
out too, if you wanna.
No, it's okay. It's gonna be it'll be short and sweet.
Oh, consequences.
But thank you. So you guys all wake up in the morning feeling rested and refreshed. The smell of meat cooking is once again wafting up the stairs. Coffee, it smells really good. Yeah. Nice, like, bed. It was great.
Bacon. I'm up. I'm awake. All right. Let's go get breakfast.
Tug, I just want to say that was really good last night. I mean, for one, your darts were really good. I'm not good at darts. I mean, I'm good at cards, but I'm not good at darts. So that was really impressive.
Thanks.
But, I mean, getting him to give you all that information and everything, smart.
I learned a thing or two from one of my very smart but sassy friends back in the old days. Yeah.
I didn't play that one shot with you, so I'm assuming that's a reference to somebody I don't know.
I was gonna say Astra, and then I was like, we didn't play with her very long, and I then was trying to double remember what her ability scores were.
Fair.
And I was like, she was high intelligence, right?
No, she was just an asshole.
Okay.
Anyway.
I was gonna make a joke,
Oh,
and then
so
I chickened out, so that's what that was.
Anyway.
So, when we went yesterday and it was just us, so I don't actually know if Madame Ava is expecting just,
And she's like gesturing to Zashri.
if she's just expecting the two of us to come, or if all of us are gonna go to the temple today, or if you had something else. I mean, did you want to go to your wall down the staircase and we go to the temple, or do we want to do everything together? What's the plan?
Oh,
Are you guys still upstairs at this point, or have you come downstairs?
I think we're at breakfast.
Yes.
At breakfast. Okay, so before you leave, the owner of the inn is going to cordial hand you a note.
Oh, okay.
This came for you this morning. A courier dropped it off, so here it is. And it's
thank you
basically
so
a
much.
note from Madame Ave saying that if you guys come by in the afternoon or early afternoon, around noontime, the other sister will be there to speak with you, and the family has agreed to meet with you.
Oh, excellent. Okay, this is perfect. So we have all morning to do what we need to do, and then we don't really have an appointment with them until later. Which my question still stands. I guess I didn't really ask her about having all of us here. I didn't think about that. So I mean, I guess it's really up to you, but you have to be on your very best behavior in the temple. There are a lot of sick people who are recovering, and it's very important that we let them recover.
and she's like looking directly into Maggie's eyeballs.
Oh no.
Maggie just kind of looks at you and she's like, "What?"
I'm just saying, in general, we all need to be good at a temple because it is not a place for playing, it's a place for healing. But you tend to like, what's the word I'm looking for? Snooping around? And it's
word
not
you're
the place
looking
for that.
for is shenanigans.
That's the one! It's not a place for shenanigans.
I would never. I would never.
No, it's okay. You know, Cordy, listen, we all keep each other, you know, on the up and
Except for
up.
when we don't. So all I'm saying is we have to like actually this time, okay?
Fine. I've been really good lately.
You have.
She has.
I'm super proud of you. I'm just like, this is really important. This is my profession, like professionally.
Okay. I will be. And she holds her hands up so you can see she's not crossing her fingers. She goes, "I will be on my best behavior. I won't steal anything."
Perfect.
And Cordial's gonna take her hands and like do this on Maggie's hands.
Okay. I'm a bear.
Then don't go near the poison we have.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Just like,
Yeah,
okay.
as from a player perspective, I would prefer for all of us to come because the person
Oh,
that
yeah.
I would be being with is not actually here, so it feels like going in alone, even though I wouldn't be. Zashri's there, but you know.
Right.
So
Yeah.
is that? I mean, is the clandestine stairway to a magical wall door something that you can do like in the morning, or does that kind of have to be a night thing?
I think that's in any time of the day. Song and dance, but
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's no rush to move on out of town or anything. So I figure, yeah, anything she wants to do, we could chill for a bit, you know?
Well, okay. In that case, I think we should go to that place and get see if what we can find there first, because it might be that we need to do some more follow-up with this family or some finding this tiefling or whatever, so that might take some more time.
Mhm.
But I did prepare some spells for that if we get more information on them.
Prepping spells is good. Yeah, that's really good. And all of a sudden, you're gonna see Sambra just double dive into the bacon because she's like,
Sambra, are you
she's
okay?
just-
You've been kind of weird this morning. I mean, not like weird. You've been very affirming, but like, are you okay?
You're right. You know what? More bacon. And she just goes and takes more bacon.
And she's just kind of gently gonna take the plate and like slide it away from you in that like, honey.
All right. I'll leave some bacon for everybody else. Sure.
That's fine. We can
whatever.
always order more, but what's going on?
Why is there something going on? Just because I'm having an extra
Look at me.
serving of bacon?
Who are you talking to? There's something going on.
I dare you to roll for it.
Is that insight?
Roll insight. Yeah, roll insight.
Oh
and then-
yeah.
18.
That's 15 on the die. I think that is. And let's see what I have for
For deception.
21. Yeah, I have a +6 on my
Mhm.
deception. That's 21.
Charisma casters, y'all.
Listen, I know that it's not a stress eating. It's just we haven't had such a good time like we did last night. And oh my God, to wake up to the smell of bacon. Sorry, I got a little overexcited. Yes, please, everybody share the bacon. My bad. Might be.
Well, I'm glad you found something that you're excited about.
You know it. You know how we do. And she will just be quietly eating her bacon. Mouthful.
All right. So you guys want to head to the black market
Mhm.
deals?
The 9 3/4 staircase.
Yep. All right. So you guys have a great meal. After which you start to go and lead the rest of the party in the direction that you were given. I am going to have you roll survival for me.
Okay. Is that everybody or is that just one person?
Just Tug.
Okay.
Because he's the one who got the...
Rolled a 2.
Oh, no. Okay.
So that's 5.
All right. So you are trying to find this place and you are very lost. You do not remember the directions that this guy gave you.
Oh, Tug, wait a minute. See that shop sign? I think we passed that already. No, wait. Do you think we're...
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, would it be considered like assistance? Because they heard it too, because I was repeating everything super fast.
That's fair. If you would like, and you know what? Maggie was right behind you, so I will say that she can roll also. So I will roll for Meg.
Thank you. She's rather good at those things, if I remember.
Okay. She rolled a 13 plus 5, which is an 18. So.
Well, and it totally makes sense that if we're like, hey, there's this secret thing that leads down to magic items, she'd be like, hell yeah, where's this?
No.
Yeah, what? I want to go there. All right. So, yes. So you are leading the party and you're like, guys. And Maggie immediately is like, oh yeah, no, I got you. I remember where we're going. And like takes over and manages to lead you guys to a street where up ahead and to the left you can see, very conspicuous, is a bright blue door on one of the houses. The house looks very nondescript other than the bright blue door. Whilst other houses do seem to have like painted doors, this one is like a little beacon.
Right.
So you guys are currently at the end of the street. You see the door. Do you guys just want to walk right towards it?
I think it's a good idea, guys. Like, actually, I'd probably want to take a look, and just take in the neighborhood a little bit. As we're getting closer to that house, how is the neighborhood looking, DM? Like, is it like progressively like a little more run down? Or is it like shabby houses only in that spot? Or like what's the situation there?
Go ahead. Everyone, if you want to roll perception, anyone can roll perception. You're going to see what your surroundings look like.
Ooh, no, that went across the floor. We're going to try another one. Here we go.
That's an
Little too
18.
much. I can't believe I put 2 dice on the floor, guys.
I can
This
hear
is
them,
no
like,
bueno. Wait a minute. Oh
16.
my god. Wait a minute. Okay, that's better. Thank you. Holy
Are your hands shaking?
crap. Well, that's only a 10. I'm gonna retrieve those. Un momento.
Okay. All right. So Cordy got a 16. What did Tug get?
18.
18. Damn. All right, y'all. So Sambra, who is looking around, you're kind of just focused on the door and like, oh man, this is gonna be cool. You'll get some cool shit. But Cordial and Tug, you're kind of looking around, just trying to take in the surroundings. Also, just to sort of be like, all right, where the fuck are we? The neighborhood does look pretty run down. It's fairly deserted at this point. I mean, it is early morning, so it's not terribly surprising that there wouldn't be a lot of people around. You can sort of assume that people are either still waking up or at work already. Like, not a lot of people would be like getting up and going out at this hour. It's, early in the morning.
Got it.
But it does still look, like a fairly working class neighborhood. It definitely, I mean, those rolls were very good. So it definitely strikes you as the kind of place where like people live and they mind their own fucking business, and people help each other out, but they're not going to tell you anything because they don't know who you are.
Right. So I think Sambra would be like, well, even though it's kind of quiet right now and there might not be a lot of people watching, it's still broad daylight, guys. So I think we could take our time and like kind of go around like towards the back there, but like in a roundabout kind of way. You know what I mean? Like making a straight beeline back there might be a little, suspicious.
I don't know.
And we don't want to be suspicious.
From what I'm seeing, everybody's kind of minding their own particular business around here, so it might not be too bad just to follow exactly the directions we were told.
Can't argue with that. All right.
This is Vanessa being Maggie right now, by the way.
Yes, look at Vanessa. Yep. Don't be.
Oh, we have the telepathic bond up right now, by the way.
Yes. All right.
And that's all that's coming through is like Maggie going, don't be suspicious.
Yep.
Don't be suspicious.
Just keeping an eye out as we're. Just keeping an eye out just as we're going,
All right. So you guys approach the house, and just as described to you, there is around the side, there is a small alley that leads around to the back of the house. You guys going down the alley?
A tiny alley. Does it have a little beanie?
It does. There's one just like sitting there.
Beanie. A beanie baby. I'm so sorry. I'm done.
Okay, anyway, yes, we follow the
shenanigans. All right, so you guys follow down the alley and around the back of the house, and you do indeed find a staircase that descends. I mean, it descends into darkness. All of you have dark vision, so it won't be an issue seeing, but from what you can tell, there is no light once you get past about 30 feet.
I think, can we do something about that? I would love to be able to do something about that, but boy, I did not pack that today. Yeah, so we've got torches, right? Question mark? She's like furiously looking through her backpack. Like, yeah, I think so. Here we go.
Oh, I guess he did say the stairway is gonna last way longer than you thought.
Do we need a torch?
I mean, Zashi. Wait, is Zashi?
Zashi's gonna just kind of like take her hand and go, I mean, I've got this.
Okay. Yes. There you go.
I love that your tattoo is like
right there too. Yep.
Boop.
Light. Yeah, and her hand just kind of lights up. She's like, I mean, I can do this, or I can like. She dismisses it, and Cordial, she touches your shield, Bing, and it lights up.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that works. Just I can like keep it up for a while, but let me know if you want me to.
Yeah, of course. Good thinking.
Thanks.
All right, let's go down this impossibly long staircase, which you should know is Cordial's arch nemesis, and also Jenna's current arch nemesis is stairs. So Cordial's like huffing and puffing.
Oh my god, stairs are the worst. Yes. All right, so you guys descend the stairs. It does, as expected, take a lot longer than you would have thought. Like, you know, there's like expectations, right? When you're descending stairs to like what you think is going to be a basement, you're like, okay, how far could this possibly be? And then you keep going and keep going and keep going. After probably like 30 minutes, you're like, what the? It's like, these stairs are never going to end. What the hell?
We absolutely took a break because there's no way that Cordial
30 minutes of
stairs all at
stairs
once.
going down? Oh.
Okay, so we gotta think about a way to teleport somewhere to not do this back up.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, because that's gonna be a mess. Let me see.
Well, so after about 30 minutes, you do finally come to the end of the stairs. It is dank and it is dark and it smells like, you know, you would expect somewhere very far underground to smell like. It's like earthy and a little moldy. Just smells kind of like. But you do come to a wall. It's a brick wall. On all three sides of you as the stairs dead end at a little platform. Platform's about 10 feet by 10 feet.
He said knock 4 times on the wall.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Okay.
Who's knocking? Oh, all right. Sambra knocks on the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear this rumbling noise as the wall pulls apart in the center. And inside you see this very dimly lit, although it's very welcoming at this point because it's been, you know, you've been walking for fucking 30 minutes downstairs. It's been dark and damp and gross. And the only light is this light from Cordial's shield. As the wall splits apart, you see what looks like a very warm, very inviting shop. And behind the counter, you see what looks like a tiefling gentleman, thin gold-rimmed spectacles sitting on his nose. He appears to be reading. Looks up. Oh, goodness. I wasn't expecting anyone this early. Who might you be?
Are there chairs in here?
There are several chairs. Let me set the scene. So, as you are standing outside of this wall before you enter, what you see is what almost looks like somebody's library. It's got a fireplace directly in front of you with a blazing fire. The walls are covered in shelves full of books. There are several chairs that are sort of like big comfy chairs that are sort of scattered throughout. There's like patchwork rugs on the ground. But what you do see is there is at the back a very heavy sort of counter that behind it has what looks like rows and rows and rows and rows of just stuff. Like somebody's storage unit got thrown up back there. There are things that you see that are glowing. There appears to be something that is floating. You can't really tell how far back this thing goes. And this gentleman is sitting on a stool behind his counter, just kind of like reading. So it looks very cozy, but also a little freaky.
Wow. Okay. I think Sambra's eyes just went wide. Like, wow. Like, you brought me to Magic Walmart Magic Edition. Like, what is happening? Like, what? So I think she would pipe up and say, so pleased to meet you. It's my understanding, are you Demarian? We've heard good things about you, I think.
Well, yes. And you might be?
Ooh, my name is Sambra. Very good to meet you. And this is my friend Cordy. Oh, and Tug. Tug, tell him about how you ran into his friend.
Oh yes, yeah, I heard that you were pretty good with magic daggers and cool things like that.
Oh, well, I have quite the assortment of magical items. Here, come closer, please.
Cordial is already like zombie shuffling over towards a chair to sit down.
It's lovely to meet you. I'll be just a second. That's a lot of stairs. Do you come down those stairs every day?
No.
And like just
Yeah.
breathing.
Let me get you something to make you feel better.
That would be
And
lovely.
he kind of just like waves his hand, and a cup of tea with a saucer just kind of appears in front of you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my mom does this kind of magic too.
And I just
Well,
drink the tea.
She sounds lovely.
She
And
is.
Is there anything in particular excuse me, jeez. Try and burp in the middle of my sentence. That was
Sounds like
terrible.
a good year. There we go.
Is there anything in particular that you might be looking for?
Well, we heard about a couple of things going on in town, very interesting things. And my friend Tug here actually won this dagger. Tug, show him the dagger.
No.
You didn't
I
do
want
that.
I want information on a dagger. It's not a big deal. I'm really good at darts.
Yeah. And we are adventurers, as you can tell, we got it going on. And so we are usually, we're good enough as is to, defend ourselves, that sort of thing. But we hear that there's even more interesting things that you can use to defend yourself here and there, Also been hearing a lot of people have been kind of coming down sick here lately. So we're trying not to fall prey to that. So what do you think? What do you think would fall within that range that would be interesting for us to see today?
Oh, well, I have all kinds of magic items. Unfortunately, I don't particularly deal in cures for anything. Is that what you're looking for? Some kind of cure for something?
Maybe
No, we
not
already
the
have that.
cure. Yeah.
I mean, I can give you all kinds of items if that's what you're looking for, as long as you've got the gold to give.
Well, it does
If you're
depend
dealing
on
in-
how much things are.
Now that she's had some tea, she's got her getting herself together, and she's like, "Well,
Why don't we talk about some specific problems that are solvable with magic items, and then we'll see if maybe you have items that can solve those problems. Does that sound reasonable?
Of course. It sounds perfectly reasonable.
Well, item 1 on the list is, do you have anything that's going to help me get up those stairs better?
My dear, please. The stairs are so long to keep people from coming down here. They think that there's nothing down here and they give up. I'm not going to make you walk back up.
Okay, I appreciate that. That
And
is a good, friendly thing to do.
He kind of flicks his hand, and you see on the ground a circle of arcane energy kind of like flicks to life. I would never. I'm much more of a gentleman than that.
Sir,
Please.
you are a friend to us, and in your hour of need, I will come for you.
Oh, please. Say more.
as she says that, and Sambra throws an eyebrow at that statement.
Look, y'all.
If
I had to
if
walk up
Sambra-
one flight of stairs pregnant today.
No,
Oh my.
it's so bad. It's the worst.
It's so bad.
I hear you. Let me. I would say, can Sambra maybe cast a detect magic to, or no? Actually, I would want to kind of insight check that statement because I mean, magic circles can go anywhere. Is it okay to insight check his statement?
Sure, the one specifically where he's saying that he can send you like back upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure.
Yes. Ooh, okay, so that is 17 on the die. Yeah, total is 17.
Yeah, no, you absolutely believe him at his word.
Okay.
So while she's doing that, Cordial's still talking.
Well, we do have to do a lot of traveling, so if you have anything that makes traveling easier in general, that probably would also help with the stairs, and I would be completely fine with that, but also thank you for being so reasonable about that. Another thing that we frequently have to do is talk to people over long distances, and I do have some magic, but it only allows for very short conversations.
Well, I'm not sure that I have anything for that, but I can certainly look. Some kind of device that would let you perhaps just like a sending, but a more permanent state for a brief period of time. I could probably come up with something like that. Certainly, I don't see why not. I can
Very
check. I do mostly deal in weapons and armor, I will say. Some potions. I'm able to find interesting things. You know, my sources, they bring in whatever they can find, and I get whatever I fancy. So, but it is mostly weapons, armor, and information.
You see Cordial
If
kind
that's
of does perk up when he talks about potions, like, ooh, potions? That's kind of a specialty of my family, so I'd love to look through yours and just kind of take a peek if you don't mind. And now that I think about it, we also have a potion that we wouldn't mind selling if that's something that you're interested in as part of this particular deal, but please continue.
Oh, I can certainly take a look. I can't guarantee it'll be anything I'm interested in. I tend to go for things of superior quality.
Totally understandable. And she's going to pull out the other potion of acid resistance. If you deal in armor, this might be something you're interested in, though that this is a potion of acid resistance, and that kind of goes along with people who are looking for armor and protection.
Oh, well, let me see. He takes it, kind of swishes it around. Well, this is fairly basic. I don't think I would have any use for it, but thank you for showing me.
Maybe
I'm not
this
the one
will,
who actually imbues any of these things.
Oh,
with
you
their
are
power.
not about to show him the bear poison.
Maybe this
No!
will sweeten the deal.
Here comes
and
the bear
Tug will
swill.
Slide the bear poison across while making direct eye contact with Demirian, and he just whispers, "Poison, bear poison."
Oh, I just got so much secondhand embarrassment.
And he looks at you, and he looks at it, and he looks at you, and he's like, "What do you want me to do with this?"
I think the purpose is to poison bears.
Oh, well, you know,
That's
we
not a
don't
code for
have...
anything. He just means it. I'm sorry.
Well, we don't have much of a bear problem here, so luckily, I don't think I'll be needing this.
Suit yourself.
That's really good for you.
But perhaps I don't know, perhaps you've seen some gentlemen who are looking for very specific poisons. Or gentle ladies, or
dealing in information? Because if we're dealing in information, I will need something from you as well. You can't just give it away for free.
I offered you the bear poison.
Something other than the bear poison. I don't want your bear poison. I want information.
What do you want the
Interesting.
information of?
Uh,
Doug's not good at talking.
it's okay. It's okay.
You're doing fine. You're doing great.
You're doing great, honey. Keep her up. Okay.
-1 to charisma.
Meanwhile, Cordial, who is very used to being in weird clandestine places that doesn't look like they should be where they are, and doing deals with people and dealing in information, because this is just part of the job sometimes, is like, would you kindly stop talking now?
Oh no.
This is not how this is done.
Oh no. Can I have each of you please roll me a deception check?
Oh my. Okay. Yep.
What is the deception check for?
It is for he wants to know who he wants to ask questions to.
Oh
For
dear.
your information.
I'll roll it, but I'm not trying to be deceptive.
The
That's
short
just-
answer
No.
is at the DM's pleasure.
No, this is more of like
Oh god.
if you want
Like, who
information,
has your
he's gonna
game
also
face?
want. Yeah. He's like
Yeah.
looking at each of you, trying to be like, do I want something from you? Do I want something from you? Do I want something from you?
Okay.
17.
So
18.
22.
And I don't have Maggie or Zashri up. I can if you want me to.
Oh yeah.
No, it's okay. I actually already rolled for them.
Okay.
So Maggie got an.
Probably like a zillion.
Oh, I have Sashri's up. That's why. They actually both rolled pretty well. So Zashri got a 16 and Maggie got a 14. That's not too
Which is
bad.
very fair because we all look like we've been through some shit.
Yeah. So he is going to look at Maggie and be like, well, if you want information, ask me your questions and maybe I'll answer, maybe I'll ask you some of my own and we can trade and see what happens.
All right. Well, I guess let's do this then.
So he's gonna look at Maggie and he's gonna look at sorry, Sambra, what did you get?
22.
22? Okay, so he's gonna look at Maggie and he's gonna look at Zashri. He's gonna be like, well, I'm wondering why all of you are here.
What color tiefling did you say he was?
He has red skin.
Okay.
I want to know why all of you are here. I mean, it's not every day you see a party of tieflings in Bula, or a half-orc, or whatever you are. Motions to Zashri. So what are you doing here?
Would you like us to answer even though he's talking to the two people who are not here?
Yes. No, he's talking, so he's addressing all of you, even though he's looking at them specifically.
Well, we're here for a few reasons. The main one is that there has been some demonic activity, we'll say. And some people have gotten hurt, and we are investigating it, and our investigations have brought us here. So that's
Interesting.
your question. Now mine. Have you seen a gray tiefling?
Gray tiefling. No.
Okay.
All right. Well, I want to know who you are in contact with. And he looks Maggie up and down. And
I think you might need to be more specific with that one.
Maggie's just gonna look at him. I don't know what you're talking about. I guess I don't really need to ask, do I? I'm curious. You know, we don't get many tieflings up here. You said you were looking for sickness.
Of a sort.
It's specifically a sickness that seemed to target our kind, you know? And I would think that as a fellow tiefling that you would be upset at this. So I wonder if you heard anything.
You know,
Just
Cordial
tiefling the
is
tiefling.
in your head. All of you, obviously not him, are going to hear.
That's actually... So, Sambra, if you're not a tiefling, it makes you really sick. But if you are a tiefling, it's mind control. So we don't know if this is a problem with this guy. So just be careful.
Well, I'm actually very interested because I ran into a problem recently. I have a friend who deals in, well, a lot of things, but he brought to my attention that there might be some funny business going on where tieflings were being targeted, specifically ones that had perhaps left under less than auspicious circumstances from the underworld.
It sounds like he's working on the same thing we are.
Good buddy. Would you perhaps fall into this category?
Well, perhaps.
I would like to insight check the hell out of this statement.
Same. Much of sameness.
Oh, I rolled stupid low though. That's only an 11.
Oh no.
Okay. 12 plus what? Insight. No, a big old 12. Ow.
Okay. Dang it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to doing
You're
Doing
trying
things.
to run an NPC and Jaeger 2 characters at the same time. How dare you be?
DM, you are doing fine. You are doing excellent.
Okay. I'm back. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, it seems like he's telling the truth. I mean, it doesn't seem like he might be telling the whole truth, but it does seem like he is being truthful. Well, this friend might have visited me recently, and he might have mentioned that he was looking for someone. And, he might have been giving me information about things like this, and, one of you might match the description of the person that he was looking for.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm so surprised.
He's not a bad guy. In fact, I think that he was looking to help you.
More insight checks.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
If you're not willing to give up his name, can you at least
That's a nat
describe
20
him?
for a 27.
Hey, nat 20. Woo.
He is telling the truth.
Well, that would be one of like maybe 2 people ever of this whole freaking thing that's actually been trying to help us, so that would be lovely. Can you describe this person?
Or maybe which one he was looking for?
Purple-skinned.
Or maybe which one there that he was looking for?
Cordial just kind of waves.
It's probably me. It's literally always me.
Actually, it was you. He points to Sambra.
Oh, wait. Okay.
What did you do?
Wait, no. Excuse me? Just because somebody was looking for me, that means that I did something? No. You remember my friend? You remember my friend that helped us out, that was helping us hide from the bad guys that one time? Hello, that's probably who it is. Ah, that stupid so-and-so. I don't know why he didn't just send me a message or something. Oh my God. We're fine. That's fine.
So
actually, I'm glad that it wasn't somebody.
Who was this friend of yours? What was their name?
Yeah. Okay. So, this buddy of mine that helped us out when we were trying to hide this one time that we were in this tunnel and it was dark. He's a friend of ours. Don't worry about it. Actually, I'm kind of relieved.
That's fine, but it's kind of an assumption to make that this is the same person, especially if that person is capable of contacting you magically. So let's just tell me more about the person that you're talking about, Darius.
He's a purple-skinned tiefling, not terribly tall, shady, but he's a good guy. Mostly he brings me things and I pay him for it, so. But he's not a sympathizer with what's going on down there. He ran away the same time that I did. We escaped, and he's been sort of a broker of information and illicit artifacts since then.
Yeah, that's. Oh wait, DM. That is my friend, isn't it?
It is.
I had to double check for a second. I was like, purple skin tiefling. Oh, you had me at that. Yeah, that's my buddy. Okay, all right. I mean, I know he wouldn't go so far as he's not like a freedom fighter or none of that, really. But yeah, he wouldn't be into any of that stuff.
I can bring him here if you'd like.
Yeah.
He's in town. He's looking for you.
Yeah, definitely. If you're in contact with him, let him know he can get in contact with me. That's cool. We're here for a minute. You know, we're not going to be here for a long time, but we're here for the minute. So he can definitely reach out.
All right. And you watch as his eyes kind of roll back in his head for a second. Sure.
Oh,
he'll be here shortly.
Very cool. In the meantime, we were super serious about like stuff that we need. So like if it's okay to browse or do whatever we need to, you know, see what kind of coin we can throw your way. Is that okay?
Certainly. I deal in, all kinds of things. Just let me know what you're looking for and I'll see if I have it. But it can get pricey. My prices are, well, let's just say that they're comparable to the area that we're in.
Okay, so out of character, do any of us need anything? I know I still have 2 potions of healing and I'm good. But I figure since we're here, you know what I mean?
So the only weapon I have right now is just a regular short bow. And that's the sort of thing, like, especially for clerics, because a lot of my spells are concentration, that once I have one concentration spell, I'm, like, very limited. So having a slightly better weapon might not be the worst idea. Mm-hmm. But also, I'm not looking at Zashri or Maggie right now, so I don't know if there's any particular upgrades that they might need. But I and Cordial, I'm always way more interested in, like, weird items, like stuff that does, like, random nonsense. Like, that's my favorite stuff.
All right. So probably mostly what you're going to find is there are some bracers that look like maybe they do something fancy. They look fancy. There is a crossbow that looks a little nicer than maybe what you would have. There are some boots that look like they're floating maybe a little bit. And there is a cloak that you can see that is sort of like dark and wafting in the back. and a large great sword that has a glow that is emanating from it that you can see that all look like things that might be interesting.
I would like to know more about those boots.
The booch. Okay.
The boots.
Das Boot. I have things written down. Sorry, I just have to find it. Ah. Come on now. Guys.
Finding
That's
stuff.
question 1. You can't have crimes you ain't cute.
Where are they? Dang it.
Well, we're probably going to have to go on
Finding
break
stuff.
soon here in a second, so we can find them after break if you want. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah. Let's do that. Oh, my God. I did not realize what time it was. Yes. Okay. 5 minutes. We will find this thing.
We'll get the shopping crap out of the way.
We'll get the shopping done
Yes.
and then we'll be... I'm so sorry. Okay.
All right.
We will be right back. Oh.
We back.
Oh, are we back? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So tell me about these boots.
Yeah, so these boots. So these boots are. Oh no, did I lose it? Did I accidentally close that tab? Holy
Oh
crap.
no. Oh no.
Okay, if that's the case, then the boots do not exist. Moving on.
Nope, they're real. I found them. Ha 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 ha. So these here, sorry, these boots are boots of levitation. They, you can cast the spell of levitate on yourself once per day, unless you float, if you like.
You can see she's like genuinely considering like not having sores on her feet from the stairs. She's like,
Right?
How
Oh my
much
God,
are the stairs
Cordy.
worth to me?
You and Zashri
So
could
the-
be
the
like flight
levitation spell-
twins.
Well, the levitation spell, if I remember correctly, you can just go up and down. You can't control side to side.
Oh. That's a distinction.
You-
Well, but still helpful.
But you're all, I mean, you are weightless. So like if Zashri was like if somebody was like pushing or pulling you around or whatever, like you totally can move just.
Yeah, basically, you can change the target's altitude by 20 feet in either direction on your turn. But you can't control yourself like forward and backwards, but somebody can like push you. You can control your up and down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mhm. When the spell ends, the target floats gently to the ground if it is still aloft.
Well, I kind of can do that a little bit already, so.
All right. Well, it's up to you if you want them or not. There's also these braces that I have that, well, they make you a little bit beefier. So that's up to you.
So
And
I have never really super understood how all the different armors and stuff works in D&D. I'm proficient for medium armor. Is that something that I could wear?
the bracers, these bracers, anyone can wear.
Oh, okay. Because I know there are certain things that, like, you know, wizards or barbarians or whatever, like, however that works.
Specifically can have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and well, yeah, anyone can wear the braces. They just make you a little bit less fragile, I suppose.
Huh. I have been thinking of multi-classing into barbarian. That was
Zasha
just
kind of like Zasha kind of like gives a nod, like. And well, and then there's if you would like, there's this cloak that's makes you hard to see, hard to hit. But well, since you're tieflings, I think that perhaps this might be a bit interesting. And he pulls out a necklace. It's not that kind of necklace. Before any of you go crazy on this, this amulet. I want to make that very clear up front.
Right. Before Cordial's like, no necklaces!
No necklaces. No. There's no gem. It looks like a flat pressed copper piece that has some kind of inscription on it. This, every day, once a day, lets you go from one plane of existence to another.
Oh, look at that bling. Oh my God. And that will go with my skin tone just so good. May I take a
Do
look?
you only wear
please?
one necklace at a time? I definitely think you need that one, Sambra.
Well, I just want to take a look at it. I'm not saying that I'm going to pick it up, for sure. But is it okay if I look at it, please?
Certainly.
Okay. And as she's looking at it, what's that inscription say?
I mean, I'm not going to pretend to know exactly what it says, but I will have you make an Arcana check on it.
I would love to do that. And what starting with what language is it in? Is it in Common or is it in something else? Because I'd be happy to cast a comprehend languages if I need to.
It would probably be in Abyssal.
Okay. Which is one of the 3 languages I do not know. I know Infernal, as is our tiefling common language. So yeah, if I need to cast comprehend languages, I'm happy to. The Arcana check, what is that? That's a 17 on the die plus 6, so that's 23.
Okay, so you would know that this is, gosh, why does it keep doing this to me? I can't spell people.
To be fair, the word people doesn't spell like how it sounds.
You're fine.
So you would know from looking at this. I mean, you've done a lot of study on arcane magic and a lot of study on different planes of existence, considering where your dad is from. So you would know that this is definitely an amulet of the planes. It's a fairly rare artifact, but you have read about them, and it does allow you to plane shift, but you do have to make some checks in order to do it. So it's not a guarantee.
Is it just one person?
Yes.
Yep, just one person. Okay. And how much were you asking for this?
Oh no, I'm sorry. It is not just one person. It is everything within 15 feet of you.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, same question. How much to part with this?
This would be about 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Maggie's probably interested in the sneaky cloak as well.
Oh, this is a bit more affordable, if you like. This can make you. Let me pull up the stats on this.
Okay, so here's the thing. Zashri has the gig back.
Yes.
I have no idea how much money we have.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Hold on one second.
Sambra still audibly gasps because I'm pretty sure that 1,000 gold would be. Wow.
We have some raiders. Hello, raiders.
Hey.
Hi, raiders.
Hey, Adventure
Our
Hut.
shopping moment, so apologies for that, but we will be back to normal in no time. I can look that up, but yes. So, well, this cloak, it just allows you to be a bit more unseen. It also lets you fly if you're in the dark.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
That's interesting to you. And at that moment, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. If you guys are interested in those items, let me know, and I will let you know what they are worth and if you can afford them. I think that actually Miko is going to be the one that has the gold in her inventory.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay.
So I will take a look at that.
Okay.
NBD. But at that moment, Sambra, you turn around and see a very familiar face as the doors rumble open once more. And
Dariel.
And Dariel walks through.
Boy, come over here. And she'll definitely give a big old hug to him. And while she hugs him, she'll kind of whisper to him, like, is everything okay?
We'll have to talk in private at some point.
Got you.
Hi.
Look, guys, Dariel is back. Look.
How exciting.
Hi. So you guys do recognize this guy. You found him in the same prison that Cordial was being held in Avernus. He helped you guys escape from that little underground area.
And I threatened his life. I remember that.
You did. You threatened his life. So he comes in and kind of like gives you a little bit of side eye, like, well, it's good to see all of you again. How is everybody?
Oh, and here's our friend Tug, Daryl, Tug.
And Tug kind of like puffs out his chest a little bit and stands up a bit taller. Does like
So,
the two strong handshake.
I feel like this reunion would be great for maybe the inn or perhaps the tavern that we were in last night. But if we have any other business that we needed here with Darius, we could probably do that first. Did you have any other questions for us, for example?
Oh, not particularly, now that I know that you're friends with Daryl here. I can probably find out anything I need to know. So you're free to go at your leisure.
Well, you've been very gracious to us, Demarian. It's been a pleasure. And she'll do like a cute little curtsy. And she'll be like, you, pointing at Daryl, you, come on. We got to catch up. Let's go. And she'll like kind of hook his arm and like, oh, wait, no, I forgot. We have our thing, our circle. So she'll go around to the circle then.
Yeah, if you guys want to, I assume you don't want to walk, right?
Yeah, no. Oh, no.
That would be lovely, thank you. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then as we go back to the tavern, so it seems like you guys probably have some catching up you need to do. If it would be better, we can split again, and I'll go. I can take Zashri with me to the temple one more time, and you can talk to your friend here.
Okay, as long as you guys think that you'd be good. And just you and Zashri, maybe Maggie too. What do you think?
I think it would be fine, just us. And like I said before, I don't remember if I didn't really ask about having a whole group of people in there, you know. That's a lot of guests for a little room.
You're right. I don't want us to be, come off like we're being rude. So you might be right about that. All right. Well, you have us on the network. Let us know. You need us to come. We'll be there in a jiff.
All right, now sit down and talk to this dude about what even the heck.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head back to the tavern.
Yes.
Tug and Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
Tug, what are you doing? Are you coming back to the tavern with them, or are you going to go splinter off?
Nah, he would go back to the tavern. He knows the rules. Stick together. He's good boy.
That's the rules.
All right. So you guys all head back to the tavern, and Cordial and Zashri are going to go ahead and go back to the temple. So as you guys get back, he sort of like goes and sits down, or motions for you guys all to sit down, and he goes up to the bar and grabs everybody a pint and sets them on the table, sits down and starts drinking a little bit. Like, well, I'm glad I found you. I had to scry on you like 4 times to get your location, so thanks for that.
How does he look right now, DM? Does he look any worse for wear since the last time we saw him? Or a little
He looks
healthier
much
now?
worse for the wear.
Oh
my
tired.
God. He looks very tired.
So, my friend, I say this with the utmost respect. You look like hammered shit. What is going on? Like, are you okay? Like, prestidigitate. Okay, it's not getting any better. What is happening? Talk to me.
Well, I've been looking into all of the shit that you told me about, and the guy that we roughed up when we visited Avernus, and all of the stuff that's going on with that. Talked to Demarian, and he said that he had heard some stuff about like maybe people trying to find tieflings to experiment on or whatever, but I couldn't really get anything solid. And then they tried to snatch me and you fucking showed up and rescued me. Whatever the hell that was. So, you know, I've basically been hiding since then. So, of course, I look like shit farmed over.
Okay. All right. You have mine. Like she's like, have
He
all the
takes it and
drinks.
just like,
I mean, that's
Listen.
not a shot glass, just to let you know. But all right. Yep.
listen, I've been looking into all this stuff. I'm just as upset about your dad as you are, right? This bullshit. Get kicked out of my home. It's bullshit. Well, I found out some information. Did you know that you have a sister?
I mean, I've got like more than several. You'd have to be
Sambra,
way more specific about that.
I know that you know what I'm talking about. Did you know that your dad has another daughter?
Oh, you mean that one? Yeah, that's a spot in my brain that I like to block out every once in a while, anytime it comes up. Yeah, what about her?
What do you mean, what about her? She's working for your dad. She's been working on the surface, running around, trying to, I don't know, cause chaos, steal artifacts, apparently.
Are you kidding me? That
No!
little witch. What? No way. Listen, the last I heard, she was off doing her own thing. She made this big thing about, she wanted to be all independent and all this. And you mean to tell me that she's working with my dad? If I didn't have a valid reason to hate her before. Now I definitely have one.
Yeah, well, she's running around trying to fucking sow chaos, and apparently she's not far from here. So, do with that information what you will.
Wait.
You buy me another drink, I think I earned it.
Like another 2. Yes. Go. What?
He just starts chugging.
When you say she's not that far away, like how not far is not far away?
I don't know. I tracked her to the mountains and then I lost track of her. So,
Up in the mountains. Wait. No. Up in the mountains. I've described to you where my dragon side of the family around the general area, like because really I'm not afraid for you whether or not you go. I mean, it's your funeral, you go there to mess things up. But it's not that same area, is it?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's not that far from here. Like maybe 2 days less. I don't know. Listen, I just wanted to tell you because, I mean, it seems like exactly what you had tasked me with finding out. So, but like, it's been hard to find her. And I know that she's got a little fucking hidey hole out there somewhere because she just appeared and then, started fucking like trekking her way up to the mountain. So I know that she's hiding out up there somewhere. I know. I just know. But I can't find it. Ugh, it's making me crazy.
Oh my god. I think my family might be...
things. There are so many things.
My dude, okay. Wow. Not like it's your problem, but I think my family might be in some real damn danger. It's good though that you came through with the info. Yo, man, listen, it's not much. And she kind of like she has something under her hand that she kind of slides across the table to him, and she's trying to like give him like 10 gold on the slide. Like, my dude, I know you didn't ask for it, but like it's what I can give for right now.
He takes one of them and slides the rest back. He's like, listen, you know that I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for the cause. All right? Whatever. I just want to go home. So get your family shit straight. Listen, if you need to contact me, your friends know me. I'm sure they can contact me. Next time I scry on you, just fucking let me know where you are.
You know what?
He chugs his beer and like, listen, if you need me, I'll be next door sleeping.
I you know what? And if you're trying to scry on me before, yeah, we've been in and out and all over the place, and plus I changed up a couple things that I was carrying on me. So you know what? Always look for this. And she's gonna point out like one of her newest charms that she got. You know, when I got the gold charms for my horns. And you should be able to zero in on me way better. But sleep, go, and thank you, man. Thank you a lot.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'll see you later. And he heads next door.
And Sambra looks at Maggie and says, "Oh my God, my family might be in trouble." Takes a big swig.
And from somewhere in the distance, you hear, "I told you so."
And that is probably a really good place for us to go ahead and stop because it is giddy peedy late. So, yeah, you know all those wisdom checks you failed that you thought were something terrible? It was literally just him trying to find you. So,
way to go,
Amazing.
DM. Put the fear of the goddess in him. Yep. Good
You're
job.
welcome. Yeah, I was like, wisdom save, and you were like, oh no. It's like,
So
no,
funny.
it's not. I mean, I can't tell you, but it's not. It's just him trying to find you. So he got to find you because you failed all those wisdom saves. Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in and hanging out with us. We are the Ladies of D&D. We are here every Sunday except for the third Sunday of the month, which we take off for Hell's Bells. So for right now, what do we have going on? So the ladies themselves, we are off for the month of January, except for these, which we are doing because it's a persistent campaign and everybody apparently loves it.
Yes.
This is like our stress relief girls' night. So
Yes,
Correct.
This is actually just girls' night.
This literally
So,
started as us having a ladies' night
Yep.
before Ladies of D&D was even
Yep.
a thing. So
Yep.
Ladies' night. But the rest of Ladies of D&D is off for January because we, and I mean Jenna, did in December mostly, and it was insane, and we just need a break. So stay tuned on all of our socials for February programming as it comes up. Also tune in next week because we'll probably have announcements to make about things that are happening. But individually, what are people doing? Jenna, you're below me on screen, so you're gonna go first.
So like I'm writing a game or whatever.
Yes!
You know, like you do. So if you were following Siren Squad at all, or if you love the idea of playing a Rainbow Mermaid, or you really just want to like be totally spies or potentially one of the Powerpuff Girls, then you should probably like pay attention to the game I'm writing because it's all about those things. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And then also I'm going to be probably DMing the first thing that we have coming out in February on the stream, which is going to be a Coraline themed mini adventure. So that will be in February with some probably familiar faces and some friends you've seen along the way. But for now, that's me. And I'll post the link to the Siren Squad game in chat. So
Yes, indeed. All right, share what you got.
Yes. Yes, so I am known as at that gamer share here on Twitch. So twitch.tv/thatgamershare. I am still in the process of writing my homebrew campaign that I hope to be starting by April 1st. Yes!
Yay!
And I am every Tuesday. Please come join us over on the Nerdlandia channel, where our lovely, illustrious cat DMs our Evan Rune campaign. I am your bombastic barbarian Cole in that game. Lots of fun. Totally cool. Come on over and watch us there as well. And that's every Tuesday around 8 Eastern Standard Time. Other than that, I am just here and I am chilling with my ladies and loving it.
All right. And Allie, what you got?
Awesome. So I was trying to check my schedule because I feel like it's very light in terms of games right now, but I know that's about to change. So in addition to Ladies of D&D, you can catch me over on Eric Frankhouse Presents. We are currently playing through Ogre Force, which is our love letter to Voltron. I'll be playing Ray, the pink ogre. Our next game is going to be Tuesday the 1st, and definitely come check that one out because that is going to be Ray's backstory episode, or not backstory episode, but Ray's episode with the gunslinging tournament. So, in space with finger guns and lasers. So it should be pretty great. And
that sounds like really, really your aesthetic.
Oh gosh, it's so fun. And I get to wear these. So, if this is your jam.
Oh my God, amazing.
Well, it's pretty dope.
Dope.
I'm also working on currently 3 LD&D projects that I don't think I can give too much info about, specifically because one has no name yet.
The no name project.
Ladies
Okay.
mystery.
There is a name that I'm playing around with. I'll have to workshop it. So
Okay.
The point is, we'll get there when we get there, and
Yes.
we'll let you know when things are about to happen, as we always do. So
Yes. And hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm your GM for this game, and that's what I'm doing right now. Is I am GMing this game. Also, we'll be hopefully doing some stuff with the ladies in the coming months, and keep posted on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We try to announce everything as it comes up. We are also trying to this year do a lot more indie TTRPGs, which we're very excited about. So please tune in, support indie creators. It's very important. Very cool, fun games. But yeah, that's all I've got going for right now. So I think that's it. So join us next week for another episode of Hell's Bells, 4 tieflings plus 1 angel, and actually now it's 3 tieflings plus 1 angel plus 1 half-orc. Ridiculous.
we're slowly turning
shenanigans.
Tug into a magical girl.
For sure.
I mean,
For sure.
we're getting there. Who do we want to raid?
Ooh, who do we got?
Eric might actually be on. Eric is online.
Yeah, I see Eric is on.
Eric is on. He's doing Guardians of the Galaxy. Gnome is on. She's doing something with a poison or death fairy. Nat 20s is. We've got options. Let's raid Eric.
Yeah, do we want to support?
Yeah, let's raid Eric.
Yeah, go.
All right. I'm going to take us out, y'all.
All right, guys. Tune in next week, and we'll see you later.